NDB Technologies presents the VCI-3 de-energized cable and phase identification system. With cable maintenance or installation work, identifying the correct cable and/or phase before cutting and splicing is important. When cable systems are replaced and older cable systems are removed from the power distribution network, they must be positively identified prior to removal. Even when tagging is available, how can we be sure it's accurate? The VCI-3 system is designed to clearly identify three-phase, low, medium, or high voltage cables, typically up to 6 miles or 10 kilometers, and often more. Safety is second to none, and with the VCI's dual ground test method, workers are assured of the highest protection level. This video describes how to safely operate the VCI-3 for easy and accurate cable and phase identification. Always refer to the user manual for detailed information and safety warning. Contact NDB Technologies Technical Support Department if you have any doubts or questions on the operation of your equipment. Follow your company's safety guidelines and avoid dangerous electric shocks. Safety is the operator's responsibility. The VCI-3E is a battery-operated portable voice and tone transmitter with phase A, B, and C outputs. Here are some of the transmitter features. Output connector for direct and magnetic injection, an on-off button, a record button, a built-in speaker for voice and message playbacks, continuity status LEDs. Turn on the transmitter module by pressing the on-off button. Press and hold the record button, then record a personalized voice message. The recorded message will now repeatedly play back in cycles from the built-in speaker for the next 2 minutes. For direct injection method, install the leads on the top of the transmitter and connect the clips to the cable conductors. Make sure to match clip A, B, and C with the corresponding cable phasing, as it will later be necessary for phase identification applications. Incorrect transmitter phase setup will yield incorrect phase identification. For more convenient testing setup, use the magnetic injection clamp-ons. Simply connect the clamps lead to the transmitter and install the magnetic clamps around the conductors A, B, and C. Again, it's important to match the clamp phase ID A, B, and C with the correct cable phase tagging. Clamps should all be facing the same direction, such as the further end of the cable. It's important to keep the injection clamps away from the neutrals or shields to avoid inducing identification signals onto adjacent circuits. The VCI-3E transmitter is now sending the voice and tone identification signals throughout the conductors. This method avoids signal leakage to adjacent cables. The VCI-3D is a battery-operated portable detector that features adjustable gain, a built-in speaker with volume adjustment, 2 operation modes, and detection level indicators. For phase identification applications, please use Mode 1. Connect the VCI-3DSX sensor to the detector, and then apply the sensor tip on the cable. The sensor can be applied on the outer sheath, directly on the conductor, or even on the grounding leads. In all cases, the sensor position must be parallel to the cable to offer optimal performance. Once the ID signal cycle is completed, approximately 3 seconds, the detector will display the LED corresponding to the phase on which the sensor is placed, either A, B, or C. The 7-segment LED bar graph will display the identification signal strength level. The previously recorded voice message of the transmitter will be played back while applying the sensor on phase A and on phase C. Depending on the length and cable properties, the detector gain may need to be increased. Press the gain adjustment button to increase between the gain presets to obtain sufficient signal levels. It is always advised to start from the lowest gain and increase as needed. The operator may need to identify a cable in a trench containing multiple power cables. In case where we have paper-lead impregnated cables, connect the VCI-3 SV high sensitivity sensor to the detector unit. For this application, Mode 2 should be selected on the detector. Apply the sensor on different cables found in the trench. In Mode 2, Cable ID mode, applying the sensor on the cable will have the A, B, and C LEDs turn on, and the voice message will be played back. Again, the detector's gain may be adjusted as needed. Please note the VCI-3 system does not replace spiking the cable prior to splicing. Once the cable is cut, the VCI compass type sensor is used to perform phase identification. For this application, Mode 1 must be selected. Apply the 2 black leads of the compass probe on 2 conductors. Then place the third red lead to the remaining conductor. The detector will display the phase identification for the cable on which the red terminal is applied to. Try all 3 positions for the complete circuit phase identification.